Spoilers, spoilers, oh, spoilers. What's up, guys? I'm Hunter, and here we are to do a little spoiler reaction to chapter 200, and I think 46? Yeah, 246 of BAROU Loco, aka Peak Loco. So let's not waste any more time with the Loco, and let's hop right into it. Editing me. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? So that guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do happen to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact. I feel like here's the thing, right? It's one of two ways, because we got 23 spots. We got 23 whole spots. But I feel like but then again, are we really gonna drop him? Like, he's not gonna do anything, but are we really gonna drop him? Like, of all the things that need to happen in PXG, is Igaguri really gonna be one of them? Like, we got so many things we gotta tackle. We still got the Kaiser versus Isagi beef, which has been confirmed to not be quashed. We still got Rin. We still got Shido. We still got Kunigami. We still got Yuki Maya. We still got Corona. We still got Hiyori. We still got Kiora right here. Like, we have so many other things that need to happen. Zantetsu popping off. Maybe Neru getting in the game. Like, we have so many different things that need to happen during PXG versus BM. Are we really going to dedicate time to this man? He's on the opener page. Maybe we are going to dedicate too much time, but I seen him on the opener page. I peeped him. I peeped him right there, and I'm a little bit concerned. I am a teeny itty bitty bit concerned. Hopefully not. Hopefully this is but a figment of my imagination, and Igaguri isn't actually here wasting space, and hopefully he won't waste space in BM versus PXG, because it's already a very compact match with so much stuff that needs to happen. And unless the match is going to go on for like 2 years, unless it's going to pull another U20, I don't know how we're going to... We got Charles, Ness's whole thing. We have so many things we need to resolve, and if not resolve, do. With only 3 goals. Legally 5, because, you know, you can't have a tie during the Justice League matches, and I highly doubt they're going to change the rules for the last one. So, like, I don't know. Igaguri, I hope you're cooked, bro. Actually, I'd 100 million billion% rather see Kiora cook than Igaguri cook. Let's actually see what happens next. But then again, I can't, like, it's Igaguri. Am I supposed to give Kiora credit because he got past Igaguri? Put me in the manga. I haven't played soccer. My foot has not touched a soccer ball in years. I could probably get past Igaguri. And I know y'all are going to be like, well, pencil. Igaguri is still a current Blue Lock player. He'd probably knock you on your behind. And you're absolutely right, but it's Igaguri. It's Igaguri. It's Igaguri. Like, realistically, I just sucker punch. No, I'm kidding. But with that being the case, man, dog. I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to expect from Broski. I just hope he doesn't get in the game. I genuinely do hope he just doesn't get in the game. And I literally hope he drops. It's what, top 23? Can I name 23? I'll make a whole list just to make sure. For the review, I'll make a whole list just to see if I can name 23 characters who should be above Igaguri by end of Neo Justice League if he doesn't hit the field. I'm hoping he doesn't hit the field. He's probably going to hit the field and get like 1 mil offer. He's only going to be like a penny player or something like that. I know. Unfortunately, I feel like Igaguri is not going to get banned. Let's see. Kiora? Rushing right on past him. Igaguri. Oh, what's wrong, bro? You a little mad? You a little nettled? What you talking about? Kiora does not care. Is that my boy Noel? He always looks skinny. I don't know. Is that me? For some reason, I guess it's just because of a tracksuit. Like, some of the buffest people I know will go from, jeez, they're hench, to, do you work out? In like one hoodie. So maybe that's just it. But he always looks so tiny. But I guess he's always drawn in like relatively tiny panels. We haven't gotten like... Noah hasn't gotten like a full, proper, big, crazy Giga panel since like Barcha. Because otherwise he's always been support. Or just like a neutralizer. Or he got beat. Like against Snuffy he lost. In PXG... Not PXG. In Manshine he was a neutralizer for Chris. And in Barcha, he was an active player. So, yeah, I don't know. He's just kind of... I mean, I'm not saying Noah's been lacking, but he's kind of been lacking. You know what I'm talking about? But let's see. Jeez. And they're the only 2 trading. Everyone else is still here. Oh, okay. So we're looking at the values. Let's see the values. Bachira's still top. Wow. He's still top 5. After losing every single game. Well, no. He still has 1 more. But 79 mil. Golly. But I think that does confirm, because that is higher than before. I think he did score. Because I remember there was some confusion in 245 on whether it was Lavahino assisting Otoya and Bachira to get goals. Yeah, look, Otoya got a massive boost. So they presumably both of them scored. They both scored. Lavahino assisted them. That's very nice. That's some W off-screen character development for Lavahino. Unless they had to steal it from him. Aiku getting bumped up to number 6. That's illegal. Nah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. You what? Why is Chigiri lower than Aiku? Why? I'm sorry. What? What? I mean, he did score? Maybe he didn't score. He had to score. It had to be him. Unless it was Prince. Because we know it wasn't Nagi. You're telling me Chigiri only got a 5 million boost from being the only scorer? I know Manshine got washed. But that doesn't mean what? That Aiku should be higher than him? Ew. Like, dog, what? Chigiri's getting so downplayed. The world market just ain't looking right now, bro. Hold on. Kurigami being 50 million. Yeah, he didn't play. Are you 45? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not liking Aiku being higher than Chigiri. Maybe that's just the Chigiri glazer in me, but I don't like that. I'm not leaning and rocking with that. That's a little bit whack. Are you 45k? All right, Otoya 42k once again a goal. Nagi, he's lingering. Before he got halved in value, but now he's only dropped 3 mil. I think he was at 43 mil. So okay, he's still So that does, I mean, to be fair, I don't think anyone, like, episode Nagi is a thing. I don't think anyone really believed that Nagi was going to get kicked out of the top 23. But, man, that's kind of whack. Like, if you ask me, bro he hasn't done anything. Like, presumably, he hasn't done anything since his first game. And that's, 2 games ago now? He's gotten his back blown out numerous times at this point. You're telling me Chigiri, who's managed to score in every single game he's in, he's literally 3 times better than Nagi if you go just by straight scoring, because he scored against BM, he scored against, well, once again, maybe he didn't score Ubers, maybe that was Prince, we never got the confirmation on that. Maybe we'll get the confirmation of that when the chapter gets translated. But Chigiri scored against BM, he scored against PXG, and he scored, presumably, against Brain, Synapses, Fire Synapses, Ubers. So, like, bro, why is Chigiri only at 55k and Nagi, who's done nothing, is at 40? At 40? Really? I don't see the vision, bro. I think Chigiri should at bare minimum be double. Like, honestly, what, Barcha has... Yeah, like, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. This might take a minute. Why is Chigiri worth 24,000 less than Bachira when they've literally done the same thing? Like, Bachira has already scored only one. He's lost all his matches, just like Chigiri, but he's only scored 1 time in each match. Once against BM, once against Ubers, once against PXG, if we go with him and Otoya both getting a goal, which presumably is here based on Otoya getting a boost. So why is he worth 24 more than Chigiri when they literally have the exact same amount of goals? And Bachira's been carried because his whole team is there to support him, including Lavahino at this point. Meanwhile, Chigiri is literally a solo strike. Why? I'm sorry, it's the Chigiri laser. I'm actually low-key nettled. Why is Chigiri only 55 mil when Bachira's 79? They've been doing the same thing, except Chigiri's been doing it harder. Solo. No support. Because you can tell by the bias at the end of the Ubers match with Manshine, it's clear Chris just doesn't care about Chigiri. He saw Agi have a pass to do who knows what and said, Agi, pass the ball to Nagi. So, like, clearly they're still meat riding Nagi. So Chigiri's been running it alone and he's worth 24 mil less. He's slower than Aiku and Bachira. I can't buy that. He has to at least be equal to Bachira or at like 75 mil. Him at 55 mil is embarrassing, dog. Hold on, let's see. Agi 40 mil, Nico 40 mil. I think Nico should be high. If Aiku's this high, why is Aiku worth 20 million more? I know he's older and he's bigger and he's beefier. I'm assuming it's like bias against Nico because he's a young kid. But like even still, don't you want young talent? Bros, I don't know. We didn't see much of the Manshine game, but I'd say Nico was kind of a bit more active, both on an offensive and defensive end than Aiku was. Aiku was more so there defensively. I guess maybe you want a all-in invested person versus an all-rounder, but I don't know. Nico was kind of going crazy. I'm shocked he's 20 mil lower than Aiku. Yuki Maya, once again, Yuki Maya didn't do much in the last match, so 36 mil still makes sense. Sendo, only 37 mil? After a whole goal? And a pretty dominant save in the last game? I don't know. I think the IQ stocks are a bit inflated right now. Like, I would put Sendo, especially, I'd put him, like, at least at Otoya. I'd put Sendo above Nico. I'd put Sendo above Nagi. They both have one goal. Like, and Sendo's actually been contributing, and his team has been winning. I don't know. These numbers are kind of wet, but then again, I get it. This is like the biased world stage. Who knows? Maybe Sendo still has some bias against him. I'm spending so long on this number list already. Let's see. Yuki Maya, once again, Karasu. Karasu only at 35 mil? Karasu, what's happened, broski? Why are you so worthless? Rayo at 34 mil makes sense. He's probably achieving nothing. Corona hasn't played. Gagamaru hasn't played. I still think Gagamaru. Then again, no, literally, they haven't lost because Gagamaru's been backpacking BM. What? Why is Gagamaru so low rated now that I think about it? Like, undefeated. He's at most, sure, he's let 2 goals go every match, but they haven't lost. Gagamaru, I think he should be higher. At least higher than Corona. Higher than Rayo. Higher than Nico. Like, really? Gagamaru's so low? But I guess maybe they aren't looking for goalkeepers. Like, how are these two only 40 million apart? I guess Uber's only lost. No, Uber's lost twice. Why are these two only 2 mil apart? Tokimitsu, okay. Zantetsu, man, these Ubers, these PXG guys, they're pretty lacking. Hiyori at 20 mil, that makes sense. Raichi 18 mil, that makes sense. Nanas, okay, yeah, no one cares. All of you guys are literally irrelevant. Anyone interesting here? Anyone I recognize? Yeah, no. Nagi and Rayo, 40 mil and 34 mil. Once again, it's just Rayo. You thinking, bro? You thinking? You getting that? Wait a minute. Maybe Agi's spitting bars, bro. Sorry, I just saw Shido. I just off 2 goals. Shido. What? How much does Barou get then? Because he has 2 goals with the whole team supporting him. Presumably, because it was Sendo who got that final goal on man chat. But like, Bucko. Rayo, how you feeling, broski? You still wanna latch onto your little treasure, huh? You don't want to have your own independent character arc, broski? What's going on, bro? What's going on? It was a little bit nettled, a little bit heated because you're dropping off, because you're doing nothing. Rayo, I don't know, bro. Nagi's at 11, you at 16. Ain't this? You got one more game to prove yourself, Bucko. You may get knocked. Heaven forbid Hiyori start cooking a little bit more. Heaven forbid Raichi whips it up in the kitchen. Heaven forbid Kiora starts getting them numbers up. Rayo, you dropping, bro. You dropping, what, 34 mil? Who's 33? Okay, admittedly, he's like darn near twice what Raichi has to offer. But still, who knows? Rayo is getting a little bit devious. Rayo, don't get left behind because you're being weighed down by a chain of a dead god. Come on now, Rayo. You know you gotta whip it up. And make me like you, Rayo. Make me like you. Because admittedly, I'm still not a fan of Rayo. Yeah, I always think he's looked funny. I think his character's kind of boring. And he's never been as interesting to me as Nagi. Even as a guy who loves copy abilities. And this is the thing, like, people have asked me, like, dude, you love Kakashi. Dude, you love Yudokotsu. Dude, you love insert copy character from Magi here, that's a spoiler. Insert X character from here, which is also another spoiler. You love all these characters who have copy abilities. Why don't you like Rayo? I just think he's boring. I don't know. He just doesn't hit the same. He never does. 99% whack. So, Rayo, you start walking your own path, broski, you may be able to walk your way to actually getting some love from me, bro. So please, I think it's time to walk away. Listen to Agi. Agi knows what he's talking about, bro. Because look at this. Nagi doesn't even seem concerned. He's like, oh, wow. Let's say I drop some more. Oh, well. Rayo, you'll keep carrying me, right? Because you have nothing else in life. Because you suck. And you're an awful character. Well, he's not an awful character. I know a lot of people love Rayo. I choke on Rayo. Rayo's not an awful character. He's not Igaguri. But I'm not a fan of him. In the same way that a lot of people really like Barou. And while I do respect Barou, and I've started to like him more, I don't see the appeal of Barou. I definitely don't see the appeal of Rayo. So, I'm not saying he's a bad character. He has good writing, especially if you read the spinoff. But, I don't know, Rayo. He doesn't even care. Once again, I have no idea what he's actually saying here. But Rayo looks like he's got the ellipses on him. He may be thinking. But Shido at the 100... What? Okay. I gotta come to Barou's defense. Hold on now. I have to come to Barou's defense. You mean to tell me... I don't care that he lost. Alright, he lost. Whatever. But you mean to tell me Barou with a hat trick, and 2 braces. Wait, he lost to PXG. I think no. PXG was the first game BAROU wasn't playing. So there's 1, that's gone. Against Barcher, he got the hat trick. That's 2. So that's 3. Then BM, he got 2. He got a brace. And he got a pretty incredible brace, too, on some of the best players in the world. So he has 5 goals. And you give him another 2 goals here against Manshine. So the man has, what? 7 goals? And you're telling me Isagi with 2 is equal? BAROU should at least be greater than Isagi. He should. I'm not letting that one slide. That's ludicrous. I know he lost. No, he won. Wait a minute. No, he won. His team won. He's 2 for 2 right now. Like, they lost to PXG and they lost to BM, but they beat Barcher and they beat Manshine. Admittedly, both Manshine and Barcher are trash, but like 2 goals on the best team in the new Evitus League. Well, whether or not you think BM or PXG is the best, that's to be seen. That's what the final match is for. I'm putting my money on BM, but who knows? But like 2 goals on the best team in the new Evitus League. One of those goals being on the number 1 striker in the world and with the help of the other best player in the world. 2 goals. Admittedly against Fodder, but still against Fodder, against Manshine. A hat trick against Barcher, and you're telling me this man has 7 goals? And he's only at 150? And Isagi's at 100? Don't get me wrong, Isagi's been playing, and I can respect Isagi's value on a sure like Puppet Master level, but the fact that he's only 150? After 7 goals? Like what, 7 times 3 is 21. He should at bare minimum be at 21. Bare minimum. Because once again, here, even if you lowball it and just do... Okay, 7 times 2 is 14. So maybe you don't want to do it to 20 mil. But like, he's been the linchpin. Sendo got that last goal, but that doesn't matter. BAROU was shooting that bad boy. It would have been his off the rebound if Sendo wasn't there. So I'm not really leaning around with the man only getting 150. It's okay to have him surpass Isagi for this, because once again, I do think it's fine. Isagi's obviously going to get a higher value than him in the end. This is Uber's last game. They've already played everybody else. They've played BM, they've played PXG, they've played Manshine, they've played Barcher. They can't get higher. So I would have given BAROU like at least 100, because presumably Rin's going to get another boost here. So like Rin's at 180, at least give BAROU 170. At least. Sure, he's not as good as Rin, but like give him at least 170. That's ludicrous. Bro only got I think it was at 135. He only got a 15 mil increase from 2 goals. What? I'm genuinely feeling the BAROU fan side on this. This is some ludicrous stuff. I personally don't believe plot Sagi is a thing, but that's some plot Sagi right there. That's some plot Sagi. You just didn't want to make him larger than Isagi for one reason or another, which doesn't make sense as Isagi is going into a final game where he's guaranteed to cook because he's the main character. Come on now. Come on. I'm pressing X to doubt on that one. But let's see. Rin 100 from 1 goal. What else? This is ludicrous. So you're telling me BAROU gets a brace, demolishes Manshine 3-1, and he only gets an increase of like 15 mil. Rin scores 1 time. He gets an 18 mil boost. What are the math is not mathing right now. And you might as well have made him a cool even 200 mil. But like the math is simply not mathing right now. I don't see the vision. I don't see you should have given Rin if you're gonna boost him up this much anyway, give him the full 200 mil. Make him just 100 mil less than Kaiser. And give BAROU 175. Just do it. These numbers, I'm not liking these numbers at all. These numbers are whack. I don't know. I get, once again, it plays into the realism of the soccer world and how these things don't really work out the way we expect them all the time. But darn, all these numbers are whack. The only thing I can kind of give is Shido with the W over. This is Barge. There's not a defensive team. I'm not sure if I can give Shido the 100 mil. So Shido gets 2 goals. He goes from like what, 22 mil to like 100 mil. 78 billion boost. With a team carrying him. BAROU gets 2 goals. 15 mil. If that. Maybe 17 mil. Oh, what? I'm sorry. I'm not rocking with it. Let's see. Yep, he's looking at Rin because he wants to devour Rin. Oh! Mr. Noah? What you coming in to cook? Neru, you gonna get some screen time, bro? What you better get into? Yada 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 yada. Oh, okay. So is Noel finally gonna like actually train them and not just say do this loosely? Is he actually gonna directly involve them? Does he genuinely want to go undefeated? Okay, Noel. Okay, Noel. Step up this. Step up. Talk that talk. There. Talk that talk. All right. Let's see. Uh oh. We're in the PXG locker room. There's nothing on, say hands on Tetsu. Karasu is drying off as that boy Shido takes a sip. And that's Chappie drying off. Rin, why are you sweating so much? No, like legitimately, Rin, why are you sweating so much? You played for like 2 minutes. Like why are you? Why is Rin sweat so? Like you didn't get back on the field, obviously. It's like Rin, you're literally pictured here. He's sweating. I didn't notice it. Why is he sweating? He played for like 2 minutes. Unless like he played Omega Intense for those 5 seconds we saw him immediately score on Barcha, only to instantly swap out. What? On Manshot? No, it was Barcha. I think it was Barcha. Yeah. So, Rin, why you tripping, bro? Calm down. You're sweating too much. Who's chatting? Okay, Rin and Shido. Dichotomy. Zantetsu, Karasu, Tokimitsu. Oh! Oh, so Loki's chatting. And he just beams Charles in the back. Yo, that has to hurt. From the guy with, like, fastest speed in the world. I know he's not running or anything, but, like, people with strong legs, if they hit you with anything that is remotely propelled by a kick, that's like a laser shot. That has to hurt, even if it is playful, presumably. Okay, but Charles talking smack. He's not beating the FB allegations, bro. He's joining the club. He's joining Hiyori, Chigiri. We now have Charles. The whole trio. Some people are trying to throw Bachira in there. Maybe you throw Bachira in there too. We got a 4-man. In fact, I've seen comments in there. So you got a 4-man right now. We need one. We'll get the World 5 if we get one more FB, bro. What in the world? What is this, bro? What is this? Bro looks. Let me stop, bro. Hold on. Let me see. Loki. Loki's. It's so crazy that he's younger. He's younger than BAROU, isn't he? BAROU's 18, I think. He's a baby. He's 17, bro, and he's this much of a demon. Okay, he's chatting. Charles looks excited. Once again, bro's got the fang on him. He reminds me of... What's that character's name? There's another character from a relatively popular series that has like that one fang in this kind of like eye shape. I forget what it is. Let's see. Probably something about passing, because you know he's a midfielder. Tokimitsu, Zantetsu, angry. Loki chatting some more. Once again, I can't add too much with this whole like just chatting stuff because I don't know. I can't read it. But let's see. Loki, is he gonna talk about? Oh, okay. So he's mentioning the different systems, and interesting. Okay. See, now we can get into some analysis. So it looks like Loki's reviewing like for the final match, right? Because they're going up against BM for the final match. He's talking about how the Isagi versus Kaiser system is something that is ever present on the field, I'm guessing. Like, Isagi and Kaiser are not played separately. They are played together. Essentially, they do feed off each other. In a very similar way to how BAROU and Isagi fed off each other. The light creating the darkness, and the darkness being devoured by the light. Back and forth. Right now, it is the system of the Emperor versus the system of the Puzzle Master. And they're currently fighting each other on the field live on air most of the time. You see this as recently as Ubers, where Ness is still getting in the way. Though admittedly, like, it doesn't work out all too well. The only other thing that happens that's direct interference in that match is, like, Kaiser coming in and trying to kick the ball with Isagi. Or kick the ball before Isagi to get that goal. So that's about it. But ultimately, they work so well together because they are directly feeding off each other and they force each other to evolve. And it looks like Loki does more of a 15-minute change thing, where he has the two systems, one supporting Rin, one supporting Shido, since they don't work together well. But it looks like maybe is he gonna try and he's gonna try and fuse them together. See, that's what I thought was going to happen way before that. I thought that was going to be the whole strat of PXG, where they actually got Loki and not Loki. They got Shido and Rin to work together, but no, now they're saving it for the big final match. So PXG's been dominating with just a half system. They haven't even been using both of their best players at the same time. They've been halving it. So that's interesting. Loki chatting some more. All right. So we're okay. Let's get excited. This is the last time for these four right here to prove themselves. So let's see. Who's his parallel? Let me see if I can just name parallels real quick. Charles' parallel is obviously going to be like Hiyori / Ness, the midfielder facilitator. That even looks like a similar panel to when Hiyori said, I'm only going to pass to strikers who are worthy of my goals, in a similar way to say. Loki's comparison is obviously Noel Noah. No duh. Zantetsu, we don't really have, I mean, I guess Yuki Maya, Speedster v Speedster. Nanase? Maybe Raichi. I don't know. They don't really have any dynamics set up. And the reason I don't say Hiyori, even though it was Isagi, Nanase, and Hiyori, is because Karasu's right here. Obviously, Karasu's going to have the dynamic with Hiyori and Tokimitsu. I don't know. Like, I'd say Kunigami, but clearly this guy's going to have something with Kunigami. Though he may end up actually paralleling Kaiser more than Kunigami in the match, just because, you know, thorn in the side versus main guy. And obviously Rin and Isai. Alright, so these are definitely some W spoilers. I mean, I'm a little bit disappointed at the values, but still, overall, W spoilers. W spoilers. However, that's what I think. Are you guys excited for the match to finally begin? Are you excited to see this chapter translated so I actually know what they're talking about? I don't have to assume everything. Are you excited? If so, please leave final battle down. Wait, I think I may have used that. Battle final. Leave battle final in the comment section down below. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, if you made it all the way, well, I just said that. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that little notification bell so you do not miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do happen to have a Patreon down below where you can support me for as low as $1 a month. Things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You can also add free content from now on. So you can also get ad-free content if you become a patron. And if you become a member, you can get all those same perks and more. Some of those perks would include the live reaction to this very chapter. Because, yeah, I am going to switch Blue Lock over to live reactions. Because I do feel like having those two split up would be fun. Since I can do spoiler discussions, then live reactions for the patrons and members, and then the main reviews for everybody. So, thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That Guy with the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members, Recliner Plays, Red Wolf 4765, Greyhound, and Akid's Void. And I'd like to give another thank you to our $5 patrons, Victor, Sean, Midnight Gemlord, Kevin, Demix LND, and Igneal. And I'd like to give a chunky thank you to our $7 member, Autumn's Morning Lazo. And I'd like to give another chunka thank you to our $10 patrons, Robbie Uchiha, Joaquin, Idemokami, and China Doll 09. I'd like to give a tractor thank you to our $25 member, Alex Ice Rose. I'd like to give another giga gargantuan thank you to our $25 patron, Calvin Elder.